Letter to King Kairo. Looking in your eyes at 9 months, I see myself. I see the youth, the curiosity, the pure, untampered with love for the world. The feeling that life is great all the time and its purpose is to be fun. I'm inspired by you now in that way. Going from belief to knowing it's going to be okay. I see how I adapted to the world, the things I learned and what I'm trying to unlearn now. You love me for who I am and not looking at the mistakes I made or how I may feel unqualified to be your dad. Fearless love. Thinking I don't remember really ever feeling like that. How much of a blessing you are to be. Especially considering I didn't want you this time last year. Nothing against you, but I wasn't ready to be a dad. And how you were conceived isn't the ideal I had in mind about my first child. But as soon as I made the decision to be your dad for life, everything else fell in place. I appreciate your mother's surety of you and patience with me, because we barely knew each other and had to make life-changing decisions together. Honestly, I still struggle with releasing the guilt of how you came into this world. But I'm so glad you're here to remind me, without speaking words, that we're inside God and all a part of God, which is the path I chose to walk in gratefulness and to side with infinite power, wisdom, and strength of this universe, which from experience is the path of least resistance, the path that's friends with peace. As I write this deep in a global pandemic that's affecting the world, financially, but most important, consciously, I cherish these moments when you're in my presence, even if you're just asleep on my lap. Knowing you're safe with me, it makes me question how to protect you according to how the world's ways, with finances and bullets. When right now there's been more black boys lynched on TV than any other time in my generation. It makes me angry and sad naturally because it's so cruel and barbaric, but fighting fire with fire is not the way, son. Be yourself, but be aware you're a part of God, which is love. Don't be fooled with believing that love is a fairy tale you see in movies. It starts within. By loving yourself first, by seeing others as God sees them, as God made us all. I'm not religious at all, because from my point of view, religions stand with wars, lies, and corruptions as well. So it's no shade to the organization, but it's about the people who run them. You are a victorious king, quite literally what your name means. Hold your head high no matter what. Speak truth and be compassionate and empathetic, that your truth may come off as lies to others who decide to side with beliefs instead of truth. Without you realizing you being yourself, knowing you're a part of God, that you're loved, will be a reminder to others of the love they've buried in some corner of their spirit, behind shields in an attempt to adapt to society that does not at the moment appreciate their value and uniqueness. I really am optimistic that a better change is coming for America and the world at large on a consciousness level for your generation. And if not, and this silly drama cycles back around in 30 years, just know it's your duty to side with real harmonious power. That the reason you're on this planet now is to assist in the upliftment of your fellow human brothers and sisters. Love, Dad.